Hey everybody, Chef Dan here at the North American Pizza and Culinary Academy. I had a crazy idea for a tavern style that will guarantee the layers and the flakiness and the crunch that you're looking for. It just takes a little extra work, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a bunch of these little dough balls. Sorry, jumping all over the place. Take a bunch of these little dough balls. We're gonna sheet them really, really thin. We're gonna stack them. We're gonna sheet them again, and then when we bake this pizza, there's gonna just be layers like spanakopita, that phyllo crispiness in between. So, start with my dough balls. I think we're gonna do 5 layers. So these are dough balls that I made yesterday. I wanted to give them time to ferment, get some flavor development going. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they were each about 100 grams. So that means total 500, but we're gonna cut off the excess so that it's not a ginormous pizza. But you can make it as big as you want. All right, so we're gonna take our 100-gram dough balls, extra flour, it's a little humid in the air today. We're gonna go through our 2-pass Somerset dough shear, okay? So 1 pass there, a little extra flour so it doesn't stick. Go through, ready, and there's 1 pass, very thin, okay? Little extra flour. Now, go through 1 more time. There we go. 1 shot, extra thin. Okay, about the size we're looking for. Next, we're gonna repeat this process. So 1. Little flour. Okay. All right, so now I got 2 of these. Now is where we start the stack. Over here, sorry. Okay. We're gonna go a little bit of olive oil. Now I want olive oil, I don't want to use butter even though there's butter in the dough because that moisture in the butter will make the dough soggy and I want the dough to kind of fry. So we want it extra crispy. Okay. But you want oil in between each one of these layers so they don't stick together and you get that really nice flaky, just like phyllo dough. Okay, so there's 1. There's 2. Okay, put another layer on oil on that. This will keep the dough also from drying out while we're doing this. And you know what? I'm gonna run a docker over it. Okay. All right. 2 more layers. All right, so we've got all of our dough sheeted out. We got the first 2 on. I'm gonna take this, lay this on top. Try to get all the air bubbles out, but it's not the end of the world if you don't. I'm gonna dock it again. Try to get them all to kind of stick together so they don't blow apart, but the layers are gonna be insane. A little more olive oil. Now, if I wanted to do more than this, I could. But this is why I say this is a very labor intensive. So if you want to impress someone, you got a rolling pin, you're really good, I'd say try this because this will make a fantastic dough that will just knock their socks off. All right. Another, and look, that's pretty thin. Okay. So, all right, then I can stretch this. All right, so we have 5 layers of dough, about 500 grams right now. Now, as it is, it's gonna be a big, thick, fluffy, flaky, but we're in Chicago. I gotta do 1 more layer. All right, everybody, so I did 5. I figured why not add 1 more layer. So through our 2-pass from Somerset. Okay. Back into the flour. Turn it sideways. Then it comes on out. Boom. Just like that. Lay that over the top. Turn that bad boy off. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a little mold. Oh, that's too big. Let's get a smaller mold. All right, so we're gonna cut the excess off, okay? So taking our little mold here. Now, you can see all the layers right in there. Okay, there's about 6 layers, and that's just gonna really pop when we go to put that in. I'm gonna save this because I can make more pizzas with that. So, we got our dough, okay? Pretty thick, pretty heavy. Now I'm gonna dust it heavily with flour. We're gonna go back into the sheeter. So I'm gonna readjust so it's not paper thin, because that will just shred. All right, lots of flour. Turn it. Now, as it is, it's not bad. It's about a 1/16 of an inch. I want to go just a little bit smaller. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. Now let's get a big pizza mold. All right, so we got our pizza mold. So take that. It's Captain Pizza America's Shield. So, like I said, still usable. Back in there. Ah! There we go. Now, just for good measure, we're gonna dock this one more time. All right, let's get ready to top it and bake it. So, take this. I put a little bit of fine semolina down. You can use cornmeal, you can use breadcrumbs. Every little area has their own. So, we've got some pastorelli. This is their tomato puree. I seasoned it real simply: dry basil, dry oregano, black pepper, salt, granulated garlic. Okay. We like a little thicker, we like a little more pungent flavors, but also you don't want to over sauce this pizza because it's not meant for the toppings to fall off. So we're gonna go all the way to the edge. If I gotta bring a little bit back, I will. But okay, looks good. Now, raw house sausage. We make this in house, we grind it, all that stuff. Because all that's in here is pork, fennel, salt, a little bit of pepper, a little white pepper, and that's it. Okay, and thyme. So we're gonna make these nice small pieces. Got to do the pinch, like Michelina always shows. You squeeze it up between your fingers. Oh, that's too big. Michelina is much faster at this than I am. All right, we got enough sausage. Put that aside for later. All right, take off my gloves. And we'll cover it with some. Now this is a Grande East Coast blend. The key is with this pizza, yes, you can top it very heavily, but For what we just built, I don't want to put too much on it because I want to let those layers of dough actually puff up and get crispy. So, all right, boom, plenty of cheese. All right, make sure it moves, and now we go into the oven. All right. We're baking at 450, 10 to 15 minutes. We'll take a look and see where it's at. All right, pizza's almost done. Let's take a look. Come on, there we go. Looks pretty like a great looking Chicago pizza. And go ahead, let that cool off for a minute. All right, let's cut into this thing. So, oh, listen to the crackle on that. Cut this bad boy in squares. Just listen to the crunch on that. All right, let's take a look. Boom. Look at all that flaky goodness right in there. You can see all of the layers. It's crispy. Ant, what do you think?
I enjoy Chicago Tavern pizza. It has to be crispy though. If it's not crispy, then it's a hard chew. But let's see what you got.
Oh yeah. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
every layer is crispy, so every bite just has that nice crunch to it.
I know most people call it tavern style of thin crust. A lot of people call it cracker crust. This perfectly hits cracker crust naming. And I think anybody who eats this is going to enjoy this.
Oh yeah. So that's how you make the perfect super layered Chicago thin crust pizza at home. If you want to do it, or you want to come here and we'll show you how to make it. See you later.